Welcome to Marion's World. I'm going to try and do 4 knots in 4 minutes. The first is French knot. So just from the front, around your needle, go back down into the fabric, just a thread or two away from where you came out. Hold the knot to the fabric while you pull through. And that is a French knot. They're more normally done with 2 wraps. I'll come up and do one like that. So once and twice round your needle. The needle goes down a thread or 2 away from where you came out. The knot gets pulled to the fabric. That is the most important step, pulling to the fabric. You pull your needle through, hold on to your thread till it's nearly through. That's 2 wraps. The thread wraps from the front once, twice, 3 times, and you hold your tension as the thread goes through to the back of the fabric until the last minute. They're one of the most popular knots in embroidery, but there are others, and the next one I'm going to show you is colonial knot. For a colonial knot, you're going to come up and just loop your thread a little bit so that the thread goes from the front behind your needle. So not the same way as a French knot, wraps to the front, going to wrap behind the needle, and then the thread is going to come and make a figure of 8, and again goes down a couple of threads away, and you pull your needle down holding that knot to the fabric until the stitch goes down. It is a slightly different look from a French knot. Some people do find it easier to make the loop, but it is a different look, and you can't make it larger like you can with a French knot by doing the extra wraps. I preface it by saying I am left-handed, but what you've got on your needle is a little figure of 8. Needle down, knot to the fabric, push your needle through. Hold on as you pull the thread through. Pistil stitch is really just like a French knot on a stick. You come up just the same as a French or a colonial knot. You wrap round in the same way as a French knot, but instead of holding everything to the fabric there, I'm going to make a little stalk and go down further away. I'm only going to do a 2 wrap one here, and that's pistil stitch. The last one is going to be Danish knot, and as you can see I've drawn a couple of triangles just so you can see exactly what I'm aiming to do. I'm going to go down to the bottom of the triangle and I'm going to take a stitch right across to the bottom. Now I'm going to loop back and I'm going to put my needle through that stitch there, and I'll pull that through, and then I'm going to go back over again. And as I go through, I'm going to loop the thread underneath my needle and pull through again, and then end up at that bottom corner. I'll do it on this smaller one. I take a stitch along the bottom of the triangle. I loop through the original stitch from top to bottom. I loop again, and this time I put my working thread under my needle, which creates a knot, and then I end up in the bottom corner of the triangle, and I'll show you that without the little triangle on.